Africa Twin, old story, but still on the top. What we have here? We have a 95 Africa Twin 750. And what about this bike that's still on market as a second hand, and there is a lot of people that they want this bike. Position of riding. What we have? I am too big, fat, and I have a lot of space, and I have nice position for my legs, nice position for my hands, and I am very well protected from the weather and the air. The point is that I don't know why, but I don't feel comfortable. This seat, it's very hard, I don't like it anyway. Everything looks very beautiful and very good in a position of riding, but finally, I don't know why I don't like it. For a second person, the things are better. They are more comfortable. There is a bigger part of seat, so I feel nice, and I have handles, and it's okay. But the first person looks okay, but is not okay. What we have here? The frame is made by steel and is good enough and for the dirt and for the street. The engine is not powerful at all, especially for the 95 is not powerful engine, but we have 2012 today and still is working, and this is very important. So we have a good engine with enough power but not so much, and we have a very good frame. This is a gold DID wheel and I love it. It's excellent for the dirt. We have two Nissin brakes and one disc brake back, and I think that this bike is braking very good. No ABS, no any other gauge system, just brakes. The fork is fat enough, good for the street, good for the dirt. Of course, if we are speaking for dirt, don't consider this bike as an enduro bike, but it's good enough in a dirt for these kilos. Now, the fender here is protecting you enough and you have no water, and the two lights, they are very good to make the night day. As I told you, the fork is good enough for street and dirt. The back suspension, you can control it, but it's a very hard one. It's not the perfect suspension. This is very well equipped bike as a standard, and also this bike has got some extra. So, nice protection for our hands, nice protection for our body, nice protection from the water, nice protection for the fork, extra protection here from the rocks. Nothing can destroy our bike. Plastic stepper for the street, metal stepper for the dirt, double stand. That the double stand is not is very good, but is not so good for the dirt, because it's making the distance between the bike and the ground just something like 20 centimeters, and we have a problem. That's why I didn't go up in a steps, just going down. This is an extra. This is good protection for the bike, but this is not good for the dirt also, because if you are wearing enduro boots, your leg is not going easily inside here. We have handles for the second person. We have place for our things, and I don't mean the base of the top case, the down base I mean. We have something elastic, plastic soft here that is helping in the case that we do something like that in an accident. Let's think something like this. And also, in the most important and nice in this bike, the clocks. Clocks, what we have here, the typical kilometer counter and RPM counter, temperature counter, and we have a nice trip meter with a split, with times, with kilometers, and the only useful thing, that is the clock. Of course, you are not going to be racing Paris-Dakar with that bike, so it's going to be useful the Trip 1 and Trip 2 and etc. The funny is that we have all these things here, but we don't have a fuel counter, not even a blink about the fuel counter, but we have a blink about the side stand. Anyway, it's nice the feeling to ride with all those clocks because they look nice. Now the famous manufacturer quality. Metal. Metal. Plastic. And plastic. Not perfect, but not bad. I think that I see it more positive, the quality. Also, if you see the frame, the engine, and how they are today after 17 years, and the corrosion that is not so much, I think that the manufacturer quality might be not so good on plastics, but the rest of the bike, it's a very well made. Very well made. Finally, this is not a perfect bike, but it's a good bike. Good enough, especially in the price that got today as a second hand. This is good enough. You can do little bit of dirt, not enduro of course, but little bit of dirt, not just to passing from the dirt, little bit more. You can make the round of the world. You don't feel so comfortable in the seat, but it's okay, you can accept it. And it's huge and beautiful bike, and you look that you are riding something, not that you are riding the nothing. Here it looks that you are riding something. So finally, it's not so good as the 650 cubics Africa Twin, but it's a good enough, and I consider that as a second hand, it's a very good bike. Gearbox.
Perfect.
Perfect. Lukumi. Lukumi, and take a look here. Perfect for the town. Perfect for the dirt.
Yes.
Lukumi.
Lukumi.
First time that we saw Africa Twin was it in 1986 in the start position of Rally Paris-Dakar, and of course the win. The first time that we saw Africa Twin in the market was at a 1988 and was at the 650 cubics Africa Twin. That my opinion is that was it the best bike in this category ever. Then we was having a terrible 750 cubics Africa Twin. And then we was having a little bit better Africa Twin, the one that we tested today, and after another model till the 2000. The point is that I use two old magazines, that the one sometimes is existing, sometimes not existing, is Diodrochi, and it's of 92, and it's got a big test between all the twin cylinder bikes of those years in this category. BMW, Africa Twin, Super Tenere, Elephant και Kawasaki Kle. What about it? This magazine of course found everything perfect in all the bikes. That wasn't the negative. If we are going 1 year after, at 93, in a motorsport magazine, we will see that is making our Africa Twin test, Anzulatos. We see that start and says the NXR win Paris-Dakar, but XRV is got not the same luck against the Super Tenere and Elephant. So Honda tried to do something at 93, Africa Twin 750, but that wasn't enough. So this is a trustful magazine, a trustful journalist who's informed us that the power of this bike is not so good and the bike totally is not in the perfect bike. But anyway, that was happened at 93. Today, that you can buy this bike as a second hand from 1,500 euros till 2,500 euros to the age 93, 94, 95, 96. I think that this is very good because you buy a bike cheap and you can do everything and more things than you can do with a new bike in the same category. So this is why I think that as a second hand it's an excellent, the Honda Africa Twin 750. I say for once more that I consider the first Africa Twin, the 650, as the best bike ever in this category. So this is Ioannis, this is Motorsport, this is Diotrochi, and Georgia. Thanks for watching. What else you can do with a double stand? You can put a Faklana here, Babatsika Faklana anyway, BBW, how you call it on your country, and you are going in the back and you are making sex to Faklana. Faklana, it's here, you know, Faklanitsa. And you, here, you can do it with one leg, with the other leg, or in the knees. So, finally, this is very good double stand.